Welcome back to the Laugh Daily Podcast, everybody. We have a fun donut-filled episode for you today.
We are currently inside the donut we built. If you haven't seen that video, you're going to want to watch that after this, especially since today's podcast revolves all around donuts.
I am so excited. I've been waiting for this episode for months.
Yeah, Andrew is the biggest donut fan I know, so we're going to put that to the test. Does he really know his donuts? So we have purchased 5 separate donuts.
Okay.
From 5 different shops, and you're going to have to guess where they're from.
Based on
flavor. Well, we'll start. We're going to blindfold you.
Oh, okay. Should I begin? Are we doing this right now?
Yeah, let's just jump right into it.
You're going to be right into this donut filled. Oh, gosh.
So we'll let you taste test them blindfolded first. You'll cast your votes after you are finished with all 5. You could then look at the donuts and see if you want to change your answers.
I can look at them?
Unless you...
I mean, I've been trying not to because I'll know instantly.
Oh, you think looking at them will give it away?
100%.
Okay, then never mind about the looking. Let's just see how well your taste buds react.
Okay.
All right, ready for the first one?
Your donut options are Hertz, Dunkin', Krispy Kreme, grocery store, or Amy's Donuts. So donut number 1, Andrew, go ahead.
You're cutting into your shirt.
What?
You
My
can
shirt.
use the fork and knife, or you could just...
Can I use my hands?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with hands
Okay.
because I'll be able to. Okay. Ooh, I can. You know what? I may already know what this is.
Just on feeling?
Yes.
No way.
I gotta get the break. Okay.
Man, there's this donut process here.
I already know what that is.
No way.
Yes, I do. 100%.
Okay. So for number 1, what is your guess for the number 1 donut?
Grocery store.
Okay. Grocery store. I got you, before the next donut, I got you a coffee to wash it down.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just so the palate is cleansed before you dive into the next donut.
How hot is this?
It should be cooled down by now. It's in the donut mug too. You like that?
Okay. Yeah. 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 That's a great palate cleanser.
All right, here's the next donut, Andrew. What are you sensing based on feeling?
This one's smaller, which means it's going to be of one of 2 places potentially. Okay, let's do the break test. Oh my. Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, as you're trying it, what is this break test? Can you explain?
Well, I can tell what type of like consistency it is, how tough it is to break, how fluffy the inside is.
Now, do you prefer a more fluffier donut or a tougher donut?
I would prefer a fluffier donut. The tough ones, not really my style, but this one, it tastes like a Dunkin'.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Dunkin' for number 2. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Ah! My shoes are soaking of coffee.
surprisingly, I was the one to spill that one.
That was you? I'm blindfolded.
I thought it was me. Maybe instant replay? I can't remember. Oh,
Ah! If that was you, I'm going to hit you. Right after I get this blindfold off. My shoes are soaked. I'm wearing expensive sneakers.
All right, here, I'll just move your coffee.
Is there any left? Whoa.
Yeah, do you want a sip?
He didn't knock over your coffee.
Okay, number 3, Carice, bring it on in.
Please don't spill on me. Gosh. Oh, okay.
You seem pretty confident so far. Are you going to be 3 for 3?
I don't know. Ooh. Ooh.
This one's taking you a little more time. What's the holdup?
It's pretty fluffy. You know, Hertz typically has pretty fluffy donuts.
Are size dimensions making sense?
The size dimensions make sense. The break does. This one honestly tastes more like one from Pikes Peak, but I know you didn't go up there. Man, it really gives me Hertz vibes, but I'm not fully confident. I'm going to put Hertz and then kind of more of a question mark on that one. This is donut 3, right?
Okay. Question mark, huh? Now, why do you like donuts so much?
It's just like a perfect pastry. I actually really enjoy like baking. So pastries and cakes and stuff, it's just so much fun. And donuts are one there's just a huge variety of. And oh man, you can have them for dessert. You can have it for like just a solid, I guess maybe not solid breakfast, but like.
That's what I was going to ask you. You think donuts can be for any meal?
No. Not any meal. It's a dessert or breakfast.
Okay, a compliment to like a protein breakfast.
Yeah. Like you got to have bacon and eggs, and then you kind of finish it off with maybe a donut.
Okay. And have you ever made your own donut?
I have. I've tried many different recipes.
Are they better than some of these shops?
Not yet, but I also try to make mine healthy, so that I don't take that with a grain of salt. Get it?
On to the next donut.
Oh wow, this one's big.
Yeah, I was about to say this is a little different size than the other ones. Code for the break.
Oh man. That one kind of gives grocery store vibes. Oh, but it's very no. This is from a bakery for sure. Just feel this interior.
I'm good. I could trust you.
It's definitely not Krispy Kreme. This is either Hertz or Amy's.
Oh no.
I'm going with Amy's.
Amy's Donuts locked in?
Pretty sure.
All right. Here we go. The last donut, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you were this like fluent with donuts, man.
Oh man. Did you just feel that?
I mean, I can see it.
Oh man. All right, Krispies.
Crispy. You're already
There's no
confident.
denying it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, out of the 5 that you've eaten so far, which has been the best? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
5 is really good. Crispy does it right.
So I'm actually wondering where these donuts are from as well. So
Yeah, me
we're
as
gonna
well.
bring the donuts back out. Here, why don't you take the blindfold off?
Okay.
Your answers are locked in. Now that you can see the donuts, you can't change.
Okay, that's fine.
Did you go 5 for 5? Let's bring donut
I hope
1.
so.
So you guessed that was grocery store donut.
I did. And?
The answer is on the bottom of the plate.
Oh, what? Safeway. Grocery store.
Wow. Okay, 1 for 1 so
Okay.
far.
I can't. My eyes are still adjusting to the light.
Okay. Donut number 2. You still feeling confident that that's Dunkin'?
Yes.
All right.
Dunkin'.
2 for 2. And notice that one wasn't glazed. They didn't give us glaze for some reason.
Someone tricked me. I almost mentioned that. I was like, this tastes more like a...
I asked for glaze, and that's what they gave me. So.
We got Amy's Donuts on this guess.
Oh, this is number 4?
Sorry, we went out of order.
Yeah, what? Okay, yeah, I'm staying with that. Amy's!
What?
Whoa.
All right, it comes down to this one. If you got this right, you were 5 for 5.
Oh my gosh.
Easy work.
I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Now this, you
Okay.
took a while to guess Hertz, but you have a question mark on it.
Well, no, I'm staying with Hertz.
Okay.
And the answer is Hertz.
Oh my Lanta. 5 for 5. Okay, when you
Well, we didn't confirm the last one yet.
Okay, well, you guessed Krispy Kreme here. I wonder what it could be.
The answer is Krispy Kreme.
Guys,
Man, you can't deny it.
let's give Andrew a like in the comments. 5 for 5 in his donut game. Good grief, sir. You should be proud.
I am quite proud of this accomplishment. That took a lot of years of training, dedication, and man, can't wait for the next competitors.
So, how many donuts have you eaten in your entire life, would you guess?
Probably hundreds of dozens. Oh, thank you.
Hundreds of dozens.
Of my whole life?
If you had to put a solid number on there.
Okay, maybe not hundreds plural, maybe just 100 dozen. I don't know.
100 dozen. That would be 1,200? Wait, a dozen.
Yeah.
Yes, 12.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of donuts.
That sounds like a lot. Maybe that's not right, but that'll be my guess.
I mean, you're over 30. That's 30 years of eating donuts. Eating a
if
couple.
I started at age 1.
Oh, I've never had a donut that is not sweet. Like a savory, I don't know if this is a thing, but like a pizza donut.
Those are called bagels.
Really? Yeah, it could be, I guess, a bagel. A bagel, but the whole donut, you got glazed donut sprinkled, but this specific donut is pizza. You got pepperonis infused on it. The top is a layer of cheese mixed in with like some tomato sauce.
That's a bagel, bud.
I mean, I've never had that. Where can I get one of those?
You've never had a pizza bagel?
Not like exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I've had pizza bagel bites.
Yeah, I mean that's a dollar store version of a good pizza bagel.
Dang, man. Yeah, I haven't ventured out to the bagel world that often.
Oh man, there's a new bagel shop nearby.
It's open? Well, maybe we should go. Have you been already? What? Oh, I was expecting you to have already went to the grand opening.
No, I'm not like the huge bagel guy.
but
But there is a new donut shop coming up soon that I will be there for the grand opening.
so bagels and donuts are not in the same realm.
Oh, they're apples and oranges. They kind of look similar. They come from trees, and that's about it.
Okay. Wow, guys. Well, there you have it. All the answers you've been wondering about donuts have been resolved on this episode. And you guys seem to enjoy the food episodes we've been doing lately. So, maybe next time you could do the same challenge with me, not with donuts, maybe something else.
I would love to do maybe coffees with you.
Yeah, coffees. We could try that.
If you want. That's just an idea.
Yeah. You've been noticing we've done a lot of donut things lately, including the donut shop where we gave away 10,000 donuts, as well as this Airbnb that we are currently still in. We're going to start by going through the donut shop. What went into that? What happened? The behind the scenes and conspiracies.
Ow. Yep.
Yeah, Andrew hurt himself, so laughing is not very helpful, huh?
No, it's not very helpful. I severely bruised a rib, thought cracked rib, but x-rays were negative, so that was good, but still severe pain. So
if Andrew's
drop
not
an F in the chat, I guess.
Yeah, if he's not laughing, he thinks the things I'm saying are funny. He just can't fully express it. So that's probably what's happening.
I kind of don't want this.
Okay, I'll put this back here.
Okay.
Donut shop. Explain to everybody that whole deal.
There's been a lot of trends on YouTube of people opening like free shops, and we're like, man, that'd be fun. Like, what could we do? What would be something interesting? What's something we could give away? Donuts.
Exactly. Eric, he's been doing pizza stuff. Beast has been doing chocolates.
So yeah, that's the main point is like these guys are kind of being known for this specific maybe item or food group. And we're like, since Marv was already our mascot and donuts was like a thing, must have snacks. It all just kind of makes sense. So we're trying to lean into the donut themes.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't like donuts?
And before this video, we saw Unspeakable upload a video where he opened up a free lemonade shop. And I'm pretty sure that video got over 10 million views. I was bamboozled. I mean, I wouldn't guess that would get 10 million views. And so that kind of also helps like just spark the fire even more, being like, hey, well, let's open up our own free donut shop, do something fun like that. And we had a great turnout. I don't think we counted how many people showed up, but it's had to have been 1,000 plus.
Oh, definitely 1,000 plus. I mean, I gave away 10,000 donuts.
Yeah, we were just handing out bags of donuts to people. And we kind of messed up at first. When we first opened the shop, everyone behind the counter was giving people just single donuts. So by the end of day one, we had only given away like 700 donuts. Yeah, it was.
No, not at the end of day one. It was like 4,000. Yeah,
I thought it was pretty low. Maybe not.
But maybe like the first like couple hours, it was like maybe like a couple hundred, even though like
Yeah,
there was lots of people came through.
Yeah, so it wasn't enough. It's all right, guys. We need to start handing out bags of these things. Otherwise, we're never going to give these away.
Yeah, that was a hard balance of like, how many do we give away right off the bat? Because we want to make sure we have like enough to give away to everyone who wants to come to the shop. But also, like, if we had run out of donuts in the first hour, I mean, we could have got more.
Yeah.
So, but we did give away 10,000 donuts because we had someone in the back clicking on the computer screen every time we gave away a donut. Even if it was like we just gave away 3 dozen, it's like.
Yeah, your brother-in-law was going crazy back there.
Yeah, he was nuts.
Clicking the buttons. And we also did build our own most expensive donut, which was, I actually didn't try, which after seeing your reaction, I'm glad I didn't. Didn't look too good.
No, it was edible though.
It was edible, but
doesn't mean it was good.
Oh yeah, we did put sugar. I was like, did we put sugar in that?
Wait, did we? I just remember flour.
That's why I was like, maybe it tasted so gross because there's no sugar in there. Just ostrich egg and camel milk.
And the flour and Amish butter.
Yeah. I thought it was actually going to be good with all these ingredients, but maybe we're just not good chefs when it comes to that.
Oh, good point. Because we we made it the day before the donut shop, and then we ate it on the last day of the donut shop. So yeah, that was stale.
Yeah. How much money did we spend on that video? I'm sure people would find that interesting because donuts obviously aren't cheap.
No. And we didn't really find anybody who wanted to just straight donate donuts. But we found some people who were like maybe a small discount for donuts. And surprisingly, Krispy Kreme was like the one that was willing to give us like the best deal of any donut shop, really.
And turn it around, like almost seemed like day of. Being like, oh yeah, you want this many donuts? Sure.
Yeah. They delivered, I don't know, I can't remember how many dozens of Krispy Kremes we had, but they delivered it like in a full U-Haul truck. Oh, it was nuts.
It was like 200 some dozen.
Yeah. But how much money we spent?
Yeah, it was a lot.
The venue itself was like $7,000 just to rent the venue. Then we built the stuff, which there wasn't like too much building, but even that was probably like a couple hundred in materials and getting all the donuts.
Renting U-Haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, donuts were a couple grand.
Easy. So yeah, this is clearly over a $10,000 project.
Yeah, and that's the risk with some of these ideas is obviously we want to make videos that make us money. That's how we keep operating. But the video didn't fail, didn't do as good as we wanted, but either way, that was the launch of the Dough Bear, the new logo.
Yes.
And you guys seem to like it. It was just such an overall fun team experience. And
like I said earlier, like getting a donut is more than just eating a donut. It's an event. It's going somewhere. So like having this event where we can have fans from all over the country come, young, old, whatever. Because like I said, everybody loves donuts. So the construction workers across the street came over and got some donuts. The cops got donuts. Everybody likes donuts.
Yeah. And like you said, an event. The last event we did was our live show. And so this was the closest thing to the like bringing the community together, which is, it's really fun doing these big get-togethers with you guys who watch our videos. So I wonder what we'll do next.
If you were at the donut shop and you're watching this podcast, leave a donut emoji in the comments.
Yeah, and so that we didn't actually upload that video for a while because we wanted to get this Airbnb done as well, which was another crazy project that took 3 months to complete.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
I mean, we got to give a shout out to the build team for making this, right?
Yep. We got Samuel, Reese, Blake, Jackson. They spent 3 months on this building for one video.
Yeah.
We've never done that before.
I don't even know how much this cost.
I know.
Because if they needed more materials, they go and get it. So I'm sure we could ask Samuel, but I have no idea. But I mean, just from the start, like the design of like going to Samuel and being like, how do we make the world's biggest donut that we can live in and make an Airbnb?
Yeah. And watching it be built, it kind of looked like a UFO was going up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made it a little easy to build, but I'm not sure if this was standard build practices when building this thing, but you probably cut a few corners to get it done.
Is anything on our channel standard build?
Yeah, you're right. No.
But it turned out pretty sweet. I am stoked with how this looks.
Yeah. And we are having someone stay here because if you saw the video, we're having some fans stay the night because there's 4 beds. We got a bathroom, the jacuzzi.
Only for number 1.
Yeah, only for number 1. That's also, yeah. A kitchen. Oh, it's cool. But the one thing, we got to take this down. That's always the hardest part about these projects. They're so cool that we're like, oh, we just want to keep them up forever, but we can't.
Yeah, this is literally on our basketball court. And we were, obviously this isn't like a huge deal, but we're like, man, we really want to play basketball. But yeah, we were trying to think, and maybe you guys have some ideas watching, but we're like, is there any way possible where we can take it down, maybe reassemble it somewhere else? That way it's still there, but I don't know. It's almost kind of looking like it's just going to have to be taken down.
Because we were serious about turning this into like an actual Airbnb. Like if we had a completely separate property and we could put it on Airbnb so you guys could rent it whenever. Maybe that's a possibility down the road, but man, it was a lot of work.
I think it could be. I would be interested to see how many of you guys would want to stay the night if this was on Airbnb and like we just had like a link and you guys could go check it out, rent some nights, stay in a donut.
Yeah. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I had something.
You had something? Ah, Airbnbs, donuts. Do not lose it. Please.
Totally fine. At the end of the day, guys, we just got to say thank you for supporting our channel because we would never be able to do these type of videos if you didn't watch and engage in our content on a week-to-week basis. Looking back at where we started from just Andrew and I doing pranks, forts and stores to now 3 months on just one video. It's crazy. So thank you for watching our videos.
Heck yeah.
And if you guys ever have any ideas of things you want to see us, now that you're able to see what we're capable of, like build a giant donut, what other crazy ideas do you have for us? We'd love to see your comments.
Oh, yes. Especially the build team. They want to see your comments of like, oh, you should build a spaceship on the moon.
I know. Yeah. we built a hidden bed the other day and we brought like a really janky bed home. And Samuel's like, this is going to be a lot of work. But compared to this donut, he's probably like, yeah, I'll build many beds for you guys.
Yeah. Man. Oh man, Blake had another Airbnb idea. I can't remember what it was.
With this?
Oh, like another build.
I think he was saying hamburger.
Yeah, maybe hamburger, a cereal box,
The
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you guys like Star Wars content?
Me and Andrew did a Star Wars video back in the day that was cringe-tastic. Don't ever watch that video, but you can if you want.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The Star Wars egg unboxing. There you can see how far we've come.
No.
It's a Star Wars egg!
Yeah, this could be a sweet Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, but we're going to take it down. So,
Oh man,
it's just,
yeah, it's gonna be so sad taking it down.
yeah.
Oh well, that's just the way it is, I guess.
I know when me and Reese built the not RV, the micro cars racetrack, I was like, we got to keep this forever. Bring it to the new content house when we build it, put it in the lobby so we can play with it. It ends up just sitting out in the rain, getting completely destroyed. I'm like, well, that's just the expectation with projects now. I'm like, that's cool, but it's got to go.
True, because you can't hang on to if we held on to everything we ever had and built,
Oh no.
we would need. I mean, the place is already full. How would that even work?
Our property would look like a junkyard. We still got the coffin up from the coffin video, both tree houses, invisible tree house,
Yeah, yeah.
the bunker that I built with the water container We left the lid open for a while, so there's probably water in there. Mold.
It's just interesting because it's like you start with something small and you're like, we need more room. But once you have more room, you end up leaving stuff around because you have more room. So it's in a way, it's almost like if you have a small space, I feel like you're able to keep it more organized because it's very necessary.
Very good point. And I saw that actually when we toured Beam's warehouse.
Oh,
He had a decently sized warehouse, but not terribly big. No property outside. So he had to, after every shoot, got to clean up because they got to do the next project. Minimal supplies. So there's pros and cons to like all these things.
Oh, I just thought of that.
And we're actually, with the next property, we're getting bigger.
What do you mean next property?
We're going to build a new property, a new warehouse, and it's going to be bigger. So
No one knows what you're talking about.
oh, I forgot we've never mentioned that before.
I don't think we have. No, we have not.
We haven't?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. Insider news. We're in probably a year going to have a new content property built from scratch. More woods to explore in. We're currently on 5 acres. Got more. Going to build a bigger building. So we're going to have to get this whole organization thing in line.
Yeah. It starts here because any habits we have here are going to go here. And if they go here from here to here, then that's not going to be good habits.
No.
So this new property is going to be the new Giga Warehouse.
Is that the name? Giga Warehouse?
And it keeps changing. The Megala Warehouse, the Megala Office. What are other ideas?
Donut. No. I'm going to keep thinking on that.
Okay.
So I wish, let me see if there's any weekly comments to review for the podcast.
Okay. I bet the English one has the most comments that we've ever gotten on a podcast.
Oh yeah, good point. Guys, our British Snacks podcast got like 100 times more views than our previous podcast somehow. 100,000 views. We're typically getting like 6,000 to 10,000 views a podcast. What happened? There's a lot of you from Britain commenting saying like that all of Isaac's snacks are the best, and he agrees with that. You guys agree with Isaac, where me and Andrew are like, no, these snacks are not.
I saw some of you British guys talking about how he put way too much Marmite and stuff on our toast. Which, that's very curious, Isaac.
I like this comment on the British video from Stuart. He says, I remember buying sheets of eating paper when I was a kid, thinking they were amazing, had no taste whatsoever. Have you ever heard of that?
What is eating paper? Sheets of it?
I don't know if he's just, I'd have to look that up. Eating paper, or I thought he was just talking about like just normal paper.
Oh, sheets of paper that he's eating.
Yes. Unless there's eating paper, but I just never heard of that. What's the weirdest thing you ate as a kid growing up? Like 1 or 2 things.
Oh.
I have 2.
Oh, go for it.
Glue.
Ooh. Like that was a snack?
Well, I wouldn't say it was a snack. I just did it for fun. There's actually a guy in my grade who literally would eat for fun on a weekly basis a bottle of glue. He'd open it and just down the hatch.
Like just pure Elmer's?
Yes.
Is he okay?
No clue. I can't imagine.
So you saw him and said, I think
Yeah.
I'll try.
I tried it sometimes. I don't know why. I've tried it on
But
multiple occasions.
this wasn't like before you could remember things. Do you remember doing this?
I do remember doing this. I have tried paper before. I remember in high school, like those energy powders
Yeah.
that you're supposed to mix into water, just again, down the hatch, the whole thing.
I don't
was
remember really
awful.
eating anything weird besides like maybe Play-Doh because I was
Okay,
young.
Play-Doh's weird. You ate Play-Doh?
I feel like most kids probably eat Play-Doh.
I don't remember eating Play-Doh.
I remember making my own homemade Play-Doh with my mom.
Okay. Yeah, homemade Play-Doh you can eat.
But it was like you made it with like salt and like just normal ingredients. So I think I was like Try a bite.
And then you go to class and you're eating it like, no, don't do that. But I do it at home.
My mom makes really good Play-Doh.
Yeah. I didn't eat this by my own choosing, but soap.
Oh.
My mom would get mad at me, just make me eat soap.
Have like a bar soap, not like the liquid dish soap.
No liquid, not a bar soap. You take a bite of the bar?
What? I thought that's what that was. You shove a bar of soap in her.
No.
Oh.
Just a
I'm sorry.
just a
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a bar of soap.
Did you have to do a bar soap?
No, but that's just like the classic technique.
Ooh, dude, that sounds like a good punishment for a future video. You have to take a bite of a bar of soap.
Oh, it sounds horrible.
Yeah. Anyways.
You still didn't find any comments?
Well, I read the Stewart one, which brought me down the rabbit hole of weird items to eat.
All right. That sounds great to me.
Unless there's any other comments. Well, that has to do with the last video. Unless that's fine.
What's the last
Fine.
video?
The last comment is also on the British podcast. John said, because we mentioned, hey, get this to 100,000 likes and we'll go to England to try authentic English food. And he said, I definitely believe a trip to England would be a better way to try the cuisine at its best. Trying mass-produced packaged items from any country would generally leave foreigners with a bad taste in their mouths.
Oh, literally.
That is a brilliant point. It's just like giving Isaac a bunch of Lays and stuff like that. It's like
Cheetos and say, how do you think about American cuisine?
Well, I guess that is the definition of American cuisine, though. Just
Dang it. How about, because we're going to Iceland in like 3 weeks, how about we bring the podcast set up and we'll have a cool little podcast sit down at that place we like go to eat.
Oh, yeah.
That local fish shop.
Yes. That. Yes, we'll do that.
Okay.
Another insider news. We'll be in Iceland soon. So if any of you Iceland fans happen to be wandering the streets in 3 weeks, you might run into us.
Mm-hmm. We're doing 2 vids there, hopefully.
Could be 1, though. We never know.
Could be 0. Never know. We'll promise, though, to make a podcast.
Okay.
That for sure we can make happen.
There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching today's episode of the podcast, and we'll see you on the next one.
Don't forget to subscribe and go ahead and rate us on Spotify and things.
Thanks.
5-star.